Guys, sorry about that. I'm back. You guys, I guess I'll have to watch a part 2 of this. My phone said it reached my maximum recording time, so I had to stop it, delete some videos, and come back. Alright, so if you watched part 1, this is part 2, and I was talking about making our ground beef in the stack cooker in the microwave in minutes from frozen. So now you can see here I have pretty much fully cooked hamburger meat. I added in diced onions and diced bell peppers. I'm going to go ahead and let it go for just 1 more minute. We've had the colander underneath it catching all the grease and yucky stuff, so we're not going to have to worry about draining later. So I'm going to put the lid back on, put it back in the microwave. Oops. For 1 more minute. So while we're doing that, I've got in about 8 ounces of cream cheese and 1 egg. While I'm doing this, I want to season this layer up. I'm not going to add any salt, but I am going to add some black pepper. And I'm just going to mix those two. I have an itch. Break that egg yolk up. See, that's the thing about farm fresh eggs. Look how beautiful that egg yolk is. Farm fresh eggs are so much richer than store-bought eggs because they don't have all the stuff that's added to store-bought eggs, all the antibiotics and who knows what else. I mean, I still eat them. When I'm out of farm fresh eggs, I gotta have my eggs, right? Right. They're still a great source of protein, lots of vitamins. That pepper is making my nose run. All right. So you can see here, we have mixed up our cottage cheese and our egg and just a little bit of that black pepper. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Pro Chef grill, totally non-stick surface, so we don't have to worry about adding no stick spray, anything like that. I've got my stack cooker out of the microwave. Our ground beef, fully cooked. You can see, totally fully cooked. And we're going to start layering. That's it. So I'm going to get some no boil noodles. If you don't have no boil noodles, you would want to probably just boil your noodles a couple of minutes or so till they're pliable, because this is going to go back in the microwave in our Pro Chef grill for about 8 minutes or so. So you would probably want to give it a good 2 to 3 minutes boil, maybe, just to make sure they're soft and usable. So you can see, I'm going to hold this up here. We're going to be able to fit about 2 side by side once we start the layering process. But the first thing that we need to do is put a little sauce in the bottom. Okay, so I'm just going to pour a little sauce right in the bottom, maybe a half a cup or so. And I need something to spread that around with. Here's my spatula. I want to spread it out just like so. About like that. Sorry guys, my nose is starting to run from that pepper. Let me go grab a Kleenex real quick. Okay, sorry guys, I don't want to keep sniffling there. Okay, so I'll just set that there for a moment. Then I'm going to go ahead and get 2 of my no boil lasagna noodles right down in the bottom. Okay? Just like that. Then I'm going to put on a little bit more sauce. Spread that around on the top. Then it's basically just layering, and that's actually what lasagna means. So, I'm going to get another spoon so I can scoop out my hamburger meat here. Bring that just a little closer. So I'm going to put on a couple of scoops of my hamburger meat, spread that around, see if I need to add some more, which I do. So basically we're going to put on half-ish of the hamburger meat right onto the bottom. Maybe just a little bit more there. Then we want to put on our cottage cheese and egg layer. Make sure that, I'm so sorry, I always do this. I'm trying to point this down so you can see what I'm doing here. So we've got our lasagna, some sauce, and some ground beef. So then we're going to put on a layer of our cottage cheese and eggs. that we have with just a little bit of black pepper. We already seasoned our ground beef. So you're going to want to just get all of that on there. And then spread that around into a layer. Then we're going to take just some mozzarella shredded cheese. You could shred your own. I just bought some that was already shredded to save myself some time. We're going to put a little bit on. And then we're going to put some more of our sauce. Let me get a spoon there. So I don't want to just dump it all out. So we're going to put a little bit more right there. Spread that around a little bit. And then we're going to put another layer of our lasagna noodles. Right like so. Push it down and do our next layer. So again, we're going to put a little bit of sauce. Just spread that on. We're going to put the rest of our hamburger meat. And we're going to spread that around. Make sure we get it all the way around. There we go. Set that aside. And at this point, we're just going to add a little bit more sauce. We're going to save the rest for the top. Put a little more cheese. Last two noodles. See how we're just about full there? Then we are going to go ahead and put on the very last of our sauce. All of the sauce. I said I got a longer spoon here. I'm going to have this all over my fingers. All right. Then we want to spread that out. Like so. All the way across the top there. Wipe my hands off. Now, we're going to put more cheese on, but not yet. So right now we're going to put this on in the casserole position. So as you can see, there's 2 air holes on either side. Now I'm just going to pop this in the microwave. We're going to start it out for 8 minutes, and we're going to check and see where it's at. All right, it's in for 8 minutes, so I'm just going to get this cleaned up, and we'll check it in 8 minutes. I thought